Gentlemen, I may have been a bit premature because it looks like a fire response unit out on track, so we may have to wait for a while. Welcome to the 2025 BSSO Super Scooters Championship. I'd like to thank John the Greek for his quite riveting commentary earlier on. Thank you, John. That's absolutely lovely. John the Greek out, so you probably just about make out. Pinch to zoom, Sam, or the other way around, whatever it is. And is it? Yeah, I don't know. Zoom in on John. I think he deserves a little praise for doing the live commentary earlier on. Yeah. John put himself on pole in qualifying. Graham Tatton second. Steve Wright, I think, was third. Now just completely going off the top of my head. $18 riders out, the majority being in Group 6. 3 Group 5s, although I lie because there are 17 riders out. Unfortunately, Andrew Sharkey was the reason for the stoppage of the last stock race. He's been hoofed to hospital. I understand he's in good spirits, but his hip hurts. So they've taken him for a bit of exploratory x-rays just to check he's all right. They've got a different method now from last year, or the last few times we've been to Croft. Oh, that's unfortunate. Number 83, Jer Crew, hasn't managed to get it started. That's always absolutely... I don't even want to hear the swear words. Well, you certainly don't want to hear the swear words that are going on inside his crash helmet. Yeah, they're slightly different. We follow up behind a pace car. They take us round out to the far corner and then across the circuit centre section and then round, which was a bit confusing because I missed a bit of the riders meeting. Oh, he's got it running. They're letting him out. That's lovely. They're going to let him out after the warm-up start, and he'll have to go to the back of the grid. Let's hope he's sensible on his way through. Jer, one of our upper midfield guys, certainly. Trouble to podium on numerous occasions, and a seasoned racer, shall we say that? Of course, later in the season, we're missing George Fielder, Team George. George not able to be with us for taking exams. He's still only 15 and got O-levels and stuff coming up. Best of luck with those, George, and we look forward to seeing you out. At which point our youngest rider will be 15 and our oldest rider, I think, 60. It's a toss-up between me and Hammy. Yeah, hey-ho. Startling how life slips you past. But as long as we're having fun on track, we don't really care. Okay, they're being held under the red flag just until the circuit's completely clear. He's walking off. They'll put him under the lights. A warm-up lap is then what happens. Because it's unusual to do the warm-up lap off lights, certainly with the British Historic Racing who we normally race with. Today we're with the North East Motorcycle Racing Club. Lovely bunch of guys. And our clerk of the course is known for his super scooters, which we all rather like. Okay, just filing past us on the warm-up. We've got Steve Wright out guesting. He said he retired last year. But Croft is his home circuit, and it's an insanely lovely circuit. Even more so when the sun's shining. We've had a few spots of rain this morning, but nothing major. It's certainly a dry track at the moment. It's not cold. Wind's not too strong. We've got a 3/4 headwind down the back straight. Yeah. We've raced in a lot worse conditions, it has to be said. Lyddon, October last year springs to mind. Monsoon doesn't even begin to cut it. They're just a whiff on the wet side. So we're waiting for them now to come round to sunny in, sunny out, and then into the complex. There they are. The back straight comprising of a series of left and right gentle turns, possible to take it flat out in good weather. Certain amount of butt clenching goes on when you do that, and even those that aren't religious probably offer a small prayer to whatever deity we fancy as you go through it. Wait for him to come through the complex.
I pressed something and it's gone facing camera.
Oh, okay, hang on. Hello, it's us.
That one.
Yeah,
there
it's
we
that
go.
one.
Back to the ball.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I guess none of you needed to see that. Although obviously a handsome face or two is never a bad thing. Just probably not here. Okay, lining up. John the Greek running a new water-cooled engine, seems to have worked in qualifying. I'm definitely have touched wood on many an occasion that the thing continues to run. He got pole, as I said, so I'm expecting if he can get a decent start. It's got almost no flywheel. The green flag's waved at the back. They're under the lights. Being held for a while there. Well, then maybe they weren't under the lights when I said they were. No, he's the front guy's now wandered off. Now they'll be on the lights. Thank you, Wendy. So hopefully John's got a good start, get himself out in front, giving him less work to do. But Mike's got away very quickly. John the Greek up his chuff. I think I can use that word. And round the outside of him. Absolutely hammering it. John loves this first complex. Everyone away safely. Jer crew made up a few spaces already, and scything through the back there as we watch the back markers, or the little back group come through. He's picked up what, 6 places. Oh, something's gone wrong. He's backed. I think maybe it was just a bit tight into that corner, and he gave best on that one. John leading us away out into the back. We'll see if we can listen to Wendy. A few spots of rain as we stand here. Visor rain as we know it. Won't affect them at all at the moment. It has to be a little bit more serious than that.
Right on the back of Steve Wright as they go into the hairpin. Steve taking the inside line and Graham going round the outside. John wheeling as he heads down to finish straight.
Yeah, he's been told off about wheeling, but it is a little bit more frisky this bike this time than last. I mean, let's look at the gap he's opened out in one lap. Fairly insane. Mikey Bonnet on it. Mikey's quick. So Steve Wright and Graham Tatton, the 4 guys there at the front, taken away. Gavin Gray following up with the AD Horrocks leading Group 5 there on the green Hornet bike. And Ben Reddings, I recognise the paintwork. Gary Smythe chasing him down. Sean Collinson, that sounded a little bit sick. Yeah, that's definitely, you got some minor issues there. Hey, crisped out all right. I don't know. We'll have to listen to silence a little bit less as the race goes on, because they'll spread out a bit more and I can talk about them as they come round. We've got John already through sunny in, sunny out, heading into the complex, and it looks like Mikey Bonnet's still hunting him down. Now, with luck, certainly for his team boss, I would hope that John at some point looks behind him and works out what kind of a gap he's opened up and just perhaps dials it back ever so slightly. However, this is John the Greek, and Darling Ionis is a law unto himself with that. But he hasn't come out. Okay, we've lost John. Well, that's excellent news for Mikey. Bad news for me, and that's a shame. Okay, so it puts us Mikey Bonnet in front. There's now the lead 4, now a 3. Steve Wright, Graham Tatton. Graham all over the backside of Steve Wright, and Graham's doing well. Graham likes his circuit, as does Steve, but Graham's definitely feeling it. Drew Duncan still not let get away. Damon Yates. John Woods on his little Galera thing. Actually been hunted down by Adi. That's great, and it's nice to see Adi climbing off the side of the bike a little bit there. Adi, of course, more known for sprinting, but has taken to corners. Ben Redding's being stuffed up the inside by Gary Smythe. Oh, look, he's not. You can see the body English there. He was not happy about that one. Ben believes that we ought to be running the circuits the other way round, as he's much better. He feels he's much better at left-handers, and someone's crashed over there. Looks like that's Damon Yates. I'm seeing an all-white bike. He's up and walking, so we'll keep going. Well, the Hornet team not having the best of days. We've all managed to blow something up. Obviously, Sharky in hospital. Harry Smith below me, managing to hold a piston and have some clutch issues, which he's dealt with. So we'll be back out at the next Supers race. Hurrah! Yeah, absolutely. Me having a circlip come loose, or not a circlip, a shim come loose and destroy itself in the barrel. Mikey Bonnet's still opening out a bit of a lead there. Steve Wright still holding off Graham Tatton, but you can see Graham catches up and coming out of there. Really on paddock, he's so quick, and he's looking like going around the outside. I'm not sure he'll get enough. No, he's managed to get it. Well done. Still Gavin Gray and Drew Duncan in tight formation. Opened up quite a distance. No, I was wrong. It wasn't Damon. I'm sorry, Damo. Damo's still up and running, so really can't see whose bike that was. Oh, go Adi! No, he blocked a perfect block pass on the way out. He made a little bit of a mess of that, trying too hard, and but of course took John's line from him. So that's Adi leading Group 5, but then he's out on his own.
Was that Shane Hunsdale?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, Harry said if it looks like Shane Hunsdale was the one on the kitty litter. And Ben's certainly let Gary Smythe get further away. I'll talk about the two in front of them next time they're around. We have counselled Ben to stop overthinking, just get out there and have some fun. You tend to get a lot faster when you're doing that. Sean Collinson. Yeah, it does sound a bit weird on the as he sort of opens the throttle a little, runs a neutral throttle. It's strange. But you can hear it pick up, and it comes into the power band nicely. Oh, Mikey's... well, the gap hasn't massively opened out. We've now got Graham Tatton in the... Graham Tatton taking second and gapped Steve Wright quite convincingly. Definitely in the hunt for Mikey now. Mikey is very, very quick as we go away. He's really got that absolutely nailed. He's opened the gap back up on Graham. Graham's definitely faster in the paddock. Okay, still as we were between Gavin Gray. Well, Gavin Gray leading the duo with Drew Duncan. Drew's catching him up at the corners, but doesn't seem to be able to convert he's going to overtake him. Excellent, but he doesn't seem to be able to convert that into pace down the start-finish straight. So we shall see. 80 Horrocks opened a bit of a gap on John Woods. Let's hope he keeps his head, doesn't get all giddy. Sure Crew now in the looking at John Woods' tailpipe.
They've all gone wide, so he kept that position. That will make Gary's time. So in the 151s, he's Mikey Bonnet there out in the lead. Leaders going back up round.
Well, it looks like Gary Smythe's been closing down. We've got John Holt leading, now Gary Smythe, and then John Balcombe. John having a good race there. John, missed a gear there, Ben. John, a fairly seasoned campaigner. I've used that word before. I say, that was Gary Smythe put himself out in front of that trio. He'll be happy with that. And that's the line. Mikey Bonnet takes the win. Graham Tatton second. We're certainly closing him down. And we've got... well done, Mikey. .32, Sean just being lapped. Steve Wright. Right, I guess with that I will leave you and not watch them all coming back in. Please come back, keep an eye on things. John the Greek will be giving us his scintillating insights to the stock race later on this afternoon. I've got an engine to go back and carry on rebuilding. And hope to see you all shortly. Cheers.
It's got with a warning saying slow connection. It's blocking the button to